So this is how we moving here in 2025. This is nasty work. Now I'm seeing this clip basically all over my Twitter feed. Essentially, if you guys have ever heard about sneakerheads complaining about like backdooring, well, this is exactly what they've been complaining about, as allegedly you got a whole bunch of individuals taking the bricks, brown boxes and all directly out the back door. Now, as far as this clip, which is going super viral, I got so many questions about what's going on right here. First and foremost, like, who's actually recording this? The clip, it almost feels kind of like too polished. Why would anybody record themselves committing a crime like this? And something just kind of feels off. Like, I don't know why these dudes are actually rocking the sneakers as they're taking them out the back door. So something's off about this. It almost kind of feels like a skit, almost like a parody or something. But we're gonna have to get down to the bottom of everything. I don't really know what's happening. Here in 2025, like, you never know what's going on here in the sneaker game. Now, as far as the big release for these Nigel 4s, it is confirmed to be going down coming up this Friday the 14th. So of course, in anticipation for the big drop, they did do the little sneakers pass reserved for local NYC residents, and Nigel Sylvester also announced a little pop-up, which you guys see the location, 10 to 2 p.m. Big Queens. Now, as far as this pop-up, just from like the outside looking in, most people would say this is like super cool. Nigel Sylvester, he's out here with the people, blessing locals, shaking hands and everything like that. But if you weren't actually there, you know, you would actually really have no clue what really went down at this event. But thankfully enough, it looks like we do have some people reporting on their experience at the Nigel Sylvester pop-up. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what they had to say about everything, and then you guys can draw your own opinions of everything that went down. And of course, we'll go ahead and revisit that original clip. So first up, we have Key to Your Soul, which she said, between people playing in our faces at Nigel's pop-up, I'm over it, laugh my ass off. Like, I don't care how much you're outside and the game is the game talk. At some point, seeing people come out with 10 pairs of shoes in your face because these resellers get a pass and these security guards babying them is nasty work. I'm overstimulated as F right now. So that's kind of crazy, man. It didn't seem like things actually went over too well. So somebody replied saying, shake my head. Didn't know a drop like this, they would let people get down like that. And to which she responded, even when it comes down to a friends and family getting their pairs, invoice them or something, it's mad cold outside. I don't know how they handle things. Love, Nigel. But yeah, so it seems like maybe things didn't really go over too great. Somebody else said, hey, I was there and peeped it happening from a mile away, laughed my ass off. Big resellers were out there, made no sense, but it was dead ass annoying, honestly. Clothes were being handed to them as well. They never gave me a wristband, let me in anyways. It was bad, but it's NYC, so what can you do about it? Yeah, so that's kind of crazy, mind-blowing, man. I didn't know that's, well, actually, I should have expected that's how things would go down in NYC, where some things sometimes can get a little cutthroat. But then again, as they said, the game is the game. So let me know what y'all think about that one right here, man. Seems like people were complaining about resellers, people walking out with multiple boxes, while some people were just left empty-handed. So let's go ahead and continue on here. Next thing, again, she also wrote another thing. You can't say it's a pop-up and then when people get there, it changes to only people who won the reservation, which is a lie. It's misleading as F. We saw Fab there and his team pop up, laugh my ass off. They ain't have no sneakers, W, F out of here. So I guess what she's referring to is, I guess once a lot of people arrived at the pop-up event, they were then saying it was only for people that won on the sneakers app reserve, which I mentioned went down on the previous Friday. So it seems like there's a lot of miscommunication. But again, here when it comes to this sneaker game, man, it just seems like they're kind of taking care of insiders. But again, I don't want to really accuse anybody of anything, just kind of reporting on these tweets going on. So somebody put, it's a pop-up location for marketing purposes where people can pick up their sneaker wins. Pop-up just meant a non-permanent location, no mention of a first come, first serve. If there was a first come, first serve, this is NYC. Everybody would have been outside for hours. So she put, did you see Nigel's post? It doesn't matter. It needs to be said. I've been to pop-ups where people actually touched the product and it didn't have anything to do with a raffle. It should have been specified. So we agreed to disagree on this one. So that's kind of wild, man. I guess she thought it was going to be just like a first come, first serve release, but I guess apparently it was only for the sneakers app reserve. But the crazy thing is you do have people popping up, like say, for example, Fab, which of course you already know, FABOLOUS, man. You know they got to bless that boy Fab. So I don't know, man. Sneaker game can get a little bit crazy, but what can you expect? Now, we also got some shots from the event. So as you see right here, you got the big Nigel brick promo going crazy, returning from the first pop-up event right here. Here you guys see, you got the ladies in attendance, having a good time, taking flicks in front of the little brick and everything like that. There you go, Fab, of course, pulled up, flicked up with the boy Nigel himself. You know, Fab had to pull up, grab himself a pair. You know, he always got to be the first one to grab the shoes. And then you got Nigel Sylvester flicking it up with the people. So again, from the outside looking in, I mean, it seemed like everything was sweet based off these pictures and everything like that. But again, you know, we have another personal account from what went down. So we got Dolly J, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. She said, you know, it's crazy, LOL, seeing people with the Nigel 4s on their feet at this event, and these same people walking out with 4 or 5 bags in front of people that's been outside for hours. Why would you have a sneakers pass, friends and family, and open to the public pop-up is what she's saying. So it looks like we have another person that seems to be a little salty about how things went down. And as far as for the ladies in attendance, like, I mean, if there was just only a few ladies, it's like, why couldn't they have just taken care of them? Like, don't they have any courtesy out there in NYC? Like, what's really going on with y'all out there, man? Is it that crazy out there? So somebody put, it was really that nasty out there, huh? Yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling, right? She responded talking about they couldn't wait to move, nasty, laugh my ass off. We got a crazy gift. Somebody put stuff like this low-key makes me not even want to come outside for these events anymore. Somebody put, that's crazy. Damn, where's the integrity? Shake my head. That's what I'm saying. This dude put greed and attention, correct. They wearing fakes, laugh my ass off. Nah, I don't think they wearing fakes, man. Them boys definitely got the official tissue right there. Somebody put having a gym pop-up event just to do that type of shit is weird. Just making an invite-only event, if that's what you're gonna do, yeah, man. Kind of crazy, but as far as these Nigels, bro, like the hype is building up, and I feel like with stuff like this happening, it only just builds more anticipation for the release, which these joints ain't even dropping till Friday, and people are already going crazy for these joints right here. So we had the little pop-up, you had the sneakers, reserve pass, whatever you want to call it, over the weekend. Some pairs hitting the streets early. You got resellers backdooring these joints, allegedly, but it seems like it's all working just to build more anticipation for this drop. You guys remember, I guess it was what, like a couple of weeks ago, where they were saying there was like this big train heist where 1,985 pairs were stolen off of the train. I don't know if that was marketing or not, but the 1985 number was definitely a tad bit suspicious. And then of course, with this video right here, where these dudes allegedly just backdooring pairs directly right out the back door at the pop-up event, wearing Nigels with this crisp, clean video right here. I don't know, man. Again, it just kind of feels like promo marketing for this sneaker right here, which Nike, the way that they're playing with us in the front of our faces is just kind of crazy. But it seems like the people don't care, because just like with them 85 breads, you know, the ones that were limited to just the 100 neighborhood locations across the country, just like that, once people see that the release is limited, it doesn't even matter if they're giving those pairs for friends and family, for celebrity, for influencers, YouTubers, whatever. It doesn't matter, because the people still want the shoe. It shows even Jordan Brand could play in our faces like that. You know, make sure a shoe is limited, gift pairs off, backdoor pairs, have early pairs hitting the streets and everything like that. They're playing in our faces, and the people still don't care. They're happy to pay that resale. Best believe people will still be going to grab these Nigels coming up here on the 14th, but I guess it really all doesn't matter. And I guess it seems like the marketing is working, because I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, the more I see these sneakers, they just keep getting better and better over time. So it felt like at one point Nike was relying on the storytelling, you know, and everything with the Nigel cosign to really bring people to want to grab these. But it now seems like the whole limited, the scarcity, you know, the fear of the backdooring and everything, the resellers and everything like that, it seems like that's kind of building more of the hype. And I don't know if maybe Nike's losing sight of the original vision here when it comes to this release. But as far as this Friday's drop, you already know these joints are going to be limited. There's not going to be enough pairs to go around for everybody. And as far as these ladies, man, I'm just so sorry that, you know, they weren't able to get taken care of. Like, with just a few women pulling up to the little pop-up event, I mean, I feel like the least they could have did was take care of them. I mean, isn't it International Women's Day or something like that? Or was that yesterday or something like that? I don't really know, but let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Seems like a lot of people were upset about what's going on as far as the backdooring. I don't really know if this is real or not. Just something seems a little bit off to me, but as far as this whole Nigel brick by brick release, it seems like we definitely got ourselves a situation going on right here. So drop your feedback, let me know what y'all thought. If you guys enjoyed today's video, smash the like button, and of course I'll keep you guys posted on everything happening as we approach this Friday's big release. So JA checking in with you guys. Hope y'all enjoy your Sunday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Love.